Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play. It's a game that I've played since I was a child, and one that got me into a series. We are playing Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones. I'm pretty excited for this. Like I said, it's a game I've played, I think, since I was 10. We got the game for the Game Boy Advance when I was traveling to Oklahoma to visit my grandparents over vacation. So it was like a 13, 14-hour trip, and we took it in a couple of days. But me and my older brother both got this game, and then me and my younger siblings have played Fire Emblem ever since. Yeah, this is the Sacred Stones. I'm Lion Small Gaming. I don't think I've said that yet. And we're going to be starting a new game on difficult. Let's go. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark. The dark tide reigned wild. Damn it. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from the blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his power away. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. Man, they scroll that fast, but this piece would not last. I don't know how they expect people who aren't a grown-ass adult to read that quick. They just zoom. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The Kingdom of Renais, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. The Kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the vulnerable sage king. The Kingdom of Jehana, ruled by Ismeri, Queen of the White Dunes. The Theocracy of Rostin, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. The Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart Silent Emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the Sacred Stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflicts have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magvel is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grotto Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stones nations, has invaded the Kingdom of Renais under the orders from Emperor Vigard. A longtime ally of Grotto, Renais is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renais itself. Renais will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue, The Fall of Renais. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth. Yes, Your Majesty? Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renais is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. General Seth! Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Princess Erica, we must... Quickly, behind me! You there, with the girl. Tell me, would that be the wayward Princess of Renais? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. Never! I am Walter, the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. Seth, my guy, you gotta use the weapon triangle. Why are you wielding a steel sword? Ah! No! Such terrible wounds, and yet he holds to his duty. How entertaining. Fly away, little man. Fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt. And the kill. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. I think if we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it. Your Highness, I cannot allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the Grotto front? We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grotto Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. I can't speak. Yes, of course. You're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go. Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please, take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. Hey, we got a rapier! You there! Renais dogs! Where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica. It's alright, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. Okay! We are ready to go! We are playing on difficult, so this is going to be a little harder than normal, since we've had no time to train anybody, but here's Erica. She is... okay. She's okay. That's what I'll say for right now. She's not awful. She is a lord, and she's important. But she tends to be a lot more difficult to use. She will be used, but that is just the fact of the matter. Seth, on the other hand, is fantastic. Seth is your pre-promote. He's your Jagan of the game. He is ridiculously strong for a level 1 paladin. 14 strength, 13 skill, 12 speed, 13 luck, 11 defense, 8 res, with 8 move, as all paladins have, and an 11 con, which is solid. He comes with A in both weapon ranks, also fantastic, and he happens to be one of the strongest characters in the series. Yeah, he's that good. Allow us to just end turn. We gotta dodge. Not a problem. Luckily, Erica is fast enough to double. Unfortunately, she's not fast enough to do so, or not strong enough to do so without wasting a bunch of uses. Which kinda sucks. Because she can't even wield the steel sword that Seth's carrying. Whoops, I apologize. I shouldn't have fast-forwarded. It's a habit of playing. But yeah, unfortunately, she's not fast enough to do so. Or not strong enough to do so without wasting a bunch of uses for the rapier, because the rapier is the only thing she can wield right now. One moment. All that's left is their leader. What was that? Do you think you can take me, you wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior. And we're actually going to wait for him as well, because I really don't want to give him the advantage of having the forest. You will be the first to die. And a crit. Perfect. Good conservation, Erica. What? How? Here's our first level up. Hopefully it's good. Can I have strength, please? Strength? Speed? Fuck yes. Princess, are you injured? What? Oh, no. I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. I never thought, I didn't know it would be like this. The savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Grotto Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess. Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renais restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. And with that, that is the end of the prologue, and of this episode. I guess I'll continue my thoughts next time. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want to be notified when I upload in the future. And with all that said, have a good one, guys.